everyone. We'll go ahead and get started. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Knit your ribcage together to engage your core. Pull your shoulder blades towards one another to broaden through your chest. And send the crown of your head up towards the ceiling to lengthen through your spine. Deep inhale, breathe in through your nose, let your belly, your chest expand. And an open mouth exhale, let it all out. One more deep inhale, breathe in. Open mouth exhale. On your next inhale, option to close your eyes or send your gaze to the floor. We'll set our intention for class today. If you didn't show up with an intention, I offer mine to just keep moving. Remind yourself throughout this class that this is your practice. Maybe you take my suggestions, maybe you lose them. But whatever you do, just keep moving, all while keeping your head above your heart. On your next inhale, flutter your eyes open. Send your gaze to the right. Drop your left shoulder down to stretch through the left side of your neck. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, send your gaze to the left. Drop your right shoulder down to stretch through the right side of your neck. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center, cow pose. Puff your chest out, send your gaze up. Knit your shoulder blades together to broaden through your chest. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine, tuck your chin. Send your gaze between your feet, separate your shoulder blades. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, root to rise, stack one vertebrae over the other with your head lifting last. Moving into your sun A, inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead and breathe here. Ground through your sits bones. Knit your ribcage together to engage your core. Spin your pinkies inwards to broaden through your back. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend, gold post your arms, send your gaze up. Wrap your shoulder blades around your spine. Lift your chin off of your chest. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Option to place your forearms on your thighs or to reach down for your toes like you're putting on your shoes. We'll flow through this 2 times, linking your breath to movement. Inhale, mountain, grow tall. Exhale, baby back bend, gold post. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, grow tall. Exhale, baby back bend, gold post. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Great work, everyone. We'll move into your sun B. Inhale, chair pose. Reach your arms on the diagonal and breathe here. Slight hinge at your hips to engage your core. Knit your ribcage inward. Face your palms towards one another and lift your chin off of your chest. Inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, sweep your arms back. Your lower body stays the same here. Recommit to the hinge at your hips. Pull your shoulder blades and your pinkies towards one another to broaden through your chest. Inhale, one-legged mountain, your right knee rises. Flex your toes up. Lift your knee towards your belly button. Squeeze your inner thighs for a stable base. Inhale. Exhale, pigeon pose, option to cross your ankles, to cross your right knee over your left knee, or to take your right ankle to your left knee to find your figure four. Hands draw to your heart. Lift your back off of your chair backing to engage your core. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises. And exhale, forward fold. We'll take this on the other side. Inhale, chair pose. Extend your arms on the diagonal and breathe here. Hinge at your hips to engage your core. Knit your ribcage in. Send your gaze on the diagonal about 2 feet in front of your toes. Inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Recommit to the hinge at your hips. Pull your shoulder blades and your pinkies towards one another to broaden through your chest. Face your palms down. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Flex your toes up towards your face. Lift your knee up towards your belly button. Knit your ribcage inwards to engage your core. Inhale. Exhale, pigeon pose. Option to cross your left ankle over right. Left knee over right knee. Or to take your left ankle to your right knee. Find your tall, straight spine. Lift your back off of your chair. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. And exhale, forward fold. Great work, everyone. We'll flow through this one time, linking your breath to movement. Inhale, chair pose. Extend your arms on the diagonal. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises. Exhale, pigeon pose, take your variation. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises. And exhale, forward fold. Taking this on the left side, inhale, chair pose, extend your arms on the diagonal. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, sweep your arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Exhale, pigeon pose, take your variation. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee up. Exhale, forward fold. Great work, everyone. We're gonna add in our weights. Option to grab onto both weights, or just place one weight in your right hand to start. I'll show you your one weighted option. Feel free to follow me or take both. Inhale, chair pose, punch your weights on the diagonal. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, weights come through heart center and back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises, punch straight up. Exhale, your pigeon pose, weights come to your heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises, punch straight up. Exhale, forward fold. Great work. Go ahead and place your weight in your left palm if you took your one weighted option. Inhale, chair pose, punch through heart center and up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms through heart center and back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises, punch straight up. Exhale, pigeon pose, weights come to your chest. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Exhale, forward fold. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and grab onto both of your weights. Inhale, root to rise. Stack one vertebrae over the other with your head lifting last. We'll go ahead and start off with a basic bicep curl. Palms face the front of the room. We lift up to shoulder height and lower down with control. Let's take it here. We lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Pause your weights at the top and pause your weights at the bottom for a slow and controlled movement. Tuck your elbows in by your side body and pull your shoulder blades towards one another. Lift, lower, lift, lower. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weights to 90 degrees. We add a pulse. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. For 4, 3, lose your weights in 2, and 1. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and lower your weights under your chair. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. We're setting up for sit to stands. Our first round of 10. You have multiple options. Options to take a half stand, little lift and lower. Option to use your hands and push off of your chair seat, or maybe you take them on your thighs to take a full stand. Option to cross your hands over your chest and take this as a no hand option. Whatever works for you, we'll set up for our first round of 10. We lift, up, lower down with control. Lift up for 2 and lower for 2. Exhale as you lift and inhale as you lower. Squeeze your glutes at the top and lower down with control. We have 6. 5. 4. 3. Slow and controlled movement so momentum cannot help us. 2. And 1. Lower down with control. We'll march it out. Deep inhale, reach your arms overhead. Open mouth, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Go ahead and grab onto your weights. We're setting up for a wide arm curl. Elbows come in by your side body. Palms face up. You lift up, lower all the way down, lift, and lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Pause your weights at the top and pause your weights at the bottom for a slow and controlled movement. Squeeze your bicep at the top. Lower down with control. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to 90 degrees, you pulse. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Pull your shoulder blades together for 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and lower your weights under your chair. Setting up for your second set of sit to stands. Feet come hip width distance apart. You have your multiple options. Maybe you take your half stand. Maybe you use your hands, and maybe you cross your hands over your chest for your hardest progression. Whatever works for you, maybe you add intensity, maybe you lower down for this second set. We'll take it here. You lift, up, lower down with control. Lift, up, lower down with control. Exhale as you lift, and inhale as you lower. Squeeze your glutes at the top, and lower down with control. We have 6, 5, 4. If you're using your hands, make sure you grab down for your chair seat on your lower. 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Option to grab onto your weights. We'll have our last set of bicep curls. Palms face inwards. We're taking a hammer curl this time around. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Pause your weights at the top and pause your weights at the bottom for slow and controlled movement. Great work. Tuck your elbows in by your side body. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Bring it down to 90 degrees. You add your pulse. Pulse, 1 inch up, 1 inch down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and lower your weights down by your sides. Let's march it out. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. We'll go ahead and grab onto either one or both of your weights, whatever works for you. I'll be showing you your one weighted exercise, moving through our yoga poses with our weights, adding on exercises. I'll show you with one weight, your option here. Inhale, chair pose, punch your weights on the diagonal. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. We're taking a tricep kickback here. You lift, bend to hip height. Lift, bend to hip height. Extend and bend. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. If you feel that your weight is getting in the way of your chair, option to angle your knees to the left side of the room. You extend and bend. Extend and bend. If you take your knee angled option, you might just have to take this on one arm at a time. Extend your arm weight back. Lock out your elbow on the extension to fully engage your tricep. Hinge at your hips to keep this work in your triceps. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, return to center in 4, 3, return to center in 2, and 1. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises. Exhale, your pigeon pose variation. Bring your weights to your shoulders, adding in a shoulder press. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Option to take your full range of motion or take a little lift and lower. Bring your elbows to shoulder height or whatever range of motion you have. Focus on straightening your wrists. If you find that your weights are dropping out, tighten up your wrists for a neutral position. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, one-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises. Draw your left weight to your chest. Option to place a weight on top of your right thigh for a knee drive. We lift and lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Lift your knee up towards your belly button. Option to tap your heel, or maybe you hover your heel 1 inch above the floor to keep your hip flexor and quad engaged the whole time. 8, 7, tall spine. 6, lift your back off of your chair. 5, 4, 3, one-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, punch straight up. Exhale, forward fold. If you took your one weighted option, switch your weight into your left hand. Inhale, chair pose, punch your weights through heart center and up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Back to your tricep kickbacks. Lift, lower. Extend, bend. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Same option here if you feel that your weight is getting in the way of your chair. Option to angle your knees to the right side of the room and take this just on your left arm. Extend, bend, extend, bend. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Hinge at your hips so gravity works against your tricep. Pull your elbow in by your side body and lock out your elbow on your extension to fully engage your triceps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, return to center in 2, and 1. Return to center, exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Exhale, pigeon pose. Draw your weights to your shoulders, back to your overhead press. We lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Reminder to take your range of motion, whatever that may look like. Your palms face one another. Pull your shoulder blades towards one another. Find your tall, straight spine to engage your core. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Neutral wrist, straight wrist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, one-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Lower your weight down, your right weight to your chest. Left weight comes on top of your left thigh, getting into your knee drive. You lift and lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Draw your knee up towards your belly button. Flex your toes up. Option to tap your heel on the floor, or an option to hover your heel 1 inch above the floor to keep your quad and your hip flexor engaged the whole time. Find your tall, straight spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, punch straight up. Exhale, forward fold. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and grab onto both of your weights if you don't already have them, and root to rise, stack one vertebrae over the other. Your weights are in both palms. We're gonna take an oblique dip. Your head stays stacked above your shoulders. Your spine leans in one movement to the right, center, left, center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Focus this work on the oblique that pulls you back to center. So on your right side, your left oblique engages to bring you back to center. This side has your right oblique engaging to bring you back to center. Keep your head square between your shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your weights to your chest. Oblique twists. Weights stay firmly pressed against your chest, and you twist only through your upper torso to the right, center, left, center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Send your gaze with your twist. Focus your work on your obliques still. Twisting to the left engages your left oblique. Right is to your right oblique. Keep your weights pressed firmly against your chest to avoid cranking on your low back. Great work, everyone. Find your tall, straight spine. Lift your back off of your chair. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and lose your weights. Place them under your chair. Deep inhale, reach your arms overhead. And open mouth, exhale, lower down. Inhale up. And exhale, final seated, not your final seated resting pose, I'm sorry. Your seated figure 4. Option to cross your right ankle over left, your right knee over left knee, or take your right ankle to your left knee. Find your tall, straight spine. An option to hinge at your hips with your straight spine to deepen your stretch in your right outer glute. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. Exhale, seated figure 4 on the left. Option to cross your left ankle over right. Left knee over right knee. Or to take your left ankle to your right knee. Find your tall, straight spine. An option to hinge at your hips with a straight spine to deepen the stretch in your left outer glute. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. And exhale, seated twist to the left. Press your right hand against your left outer thigh and use it to assist with your twist. Send your gaze over your left shoulder and square your knees to the front of the room. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, seated twist to the right. Press your left hand against your right outer thigh and use it to assist with your twist. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. And exhale, final seated resting pose. Find your most comfortable seated position. Press your back along your chair backing. Option to close your eyes or soften your gaze to the floor to make this space your own. We're entering your final Shavasana, a moment to reconnect with your breath and a period of stillness. Release any tension out of your face. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. I'll call you out when it's time. You can stay here for as long as you would like, but if the rest of your day is calling to you, maybe you start to invite some gentle movement back into your body. On your next inhale, option to flutter your eyes open and invite some gentle movement back in. Maybe you roll out your wrists and ankles one way, and then take it the other way. On your next inhale, reach your arms overhead. On exhale, draw your hands to your heart center. The light and love in me honors and respects the light and love in each and every one of you. I thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I bow my head in gratitude. Namaste. Great work, everyone. I'll see you next time.